Hello out there, welcome to my YouTube page. This is Mike the Pundit, and it's a pleasure to have you return on this particular content creation. It's the World Cup season. Yes, it's been a while that I dropped something as regards to the World Cup, and we're back again. At the group stage, I didn't drop anything. The round of 16, no content. In fact, last time I dropped content on my YouTube page, 5 months ago. So you should ask me what has been keeping me away. Honestly, can't say, but then I'm actually pretty back yet to give you some juicy content. So this time, in the world of sports, the most trending, in fact, the only thing that is trending has got to be what you know, the World Cup. So the World Cup has gotten to its quarterfinal stage. We've got some mouth-watering fixture, no doubt about it. Croatia versus Brazil. It's up next in the quarterfinal of the World Cup. And there is this a very big one, the one that the fans of Lionel Messi will be pretty much happy about. Netherlands versus Argentina. And on Friday, 4 p.m. Nigerian time, we would see Morocco versus Portugal, while England will face off against France to look at who will be making it to the quarterfinals, to the semi-finals of the World Cup. My name is Mike the Pundit. It's a pleasure to have you return on this YouTube channel. Okay, let's quickly discuss what I think would happen at these quarterfinal matches. First pick is Croatia versus Brazil. You know what it is already with the Croatian national team. Very aged. Many I never give them a chance against the Japanese. I think being aged and having the experience of playing at the final of the last World Cup gave them that edge wee bit against Japan. Now they face the Samba boys in the quarterfinals. Brazil, 5 times winner of the FIFA World Cup. They're looking for the sixth title. Despite the fact that the Brazilian national team dance when they score goals, many are not happy with that. You also have to take into cognizance what they've done throughout the entirety of the World Cup. Yes, you have the right to say they did lose against Cameroon, 1 goal to nothing. Many will say that was their B team, but we've not seen any team at this World Cup zoom into the next round with 100% record at the World Cup. So that's why I'm giving it to Brazil for this one, 4 p.m. Nigerian time. Maybe the Croatian national team, due to their experience, can actually try to stretch the game up until extra time. By fail, if they do stretch the game up until extra time, that is where the squad depth of the Brazilian national team will come in place. So I think Brazil would edge that one. Netherlands versus Argentina. The Netherlands national team did beat USA, and now they face an Argentina side that are banking, most importantly, on Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi, 35 years old. This arguably could be his last World Cup, but then they are pretty confident that they can actually hold their own against the Netherlands, who play swiftly on the counter attack. So I'm looking at a situation whereby the Netherlands maybe have that edge on the counter. The coach of Netherlands, Louis van Gaal, said that once you take Lionel Messi out of the equation and the ball does not get to him, it does less on the ball. So, which means that they're trying to neutralize the fact that the ball gets to Lionel Messi. But when you have the goods, either Ronaldo or Messi in your team, then you stand a chance, yes, an absolute chance of making it at any tournament you are up for. So, I think my head says Argentina to win. My mind says Netherlands. So I'm going to be on the edge on that one. For those that don't know, I'm a Messi fan, so I want Argentina to win. But you have to talk about how good the Netherlands are. So I'll be on the fence as you get that one. Quickly, let's go to Friday. Yeah, Friday, 4 p.m. Nigerian time. The only African side to be playing in the quarterfinal. For the first time since 1986, the Moroccan national team are into the round of 16. In fact, after the round of 16, they've now progressed into the quarterfinal. They face a very, very big task. The Portuguese national team. Either you like it or not, Cristiano Ronaldo will remain a factor for this Portuguese side. So Morocco, I usually do tweet and say, by the way, talking about Twitter, ensure to follow me on Twitter at Mike the Pundit, at Mike underscore the Pundit. So that said, I usually tweet and say the Moroccan national team are the only side from Africa that I feel play European style of football. So I'm banking on them against this Portuguese side, European side also. I think they can actually hold their own. They did hold their own against Spanish national team. Many say the Spanish national team didn't have the experience of the as this Moroccan side, or they're not really experienced when it comes to the World Cup stage. But now they face a Ronaldo or a Ronaldo-less Portugal, depending on if he starts at the game against Morocco. Now, take away Ronaldo, and there is this new boy Ramos, very very good. He scored the first World Cup hat trick of Qatar 2022, and that's where you have to take cognizance into what he can actually do on the world stage. So Morocco, I'm afraid this could be their final step at the World Cup. If they do exit, I think they would look at themselves and be very, very proud of what they were able to achieve at the World Cup. So I think Portugal would edge at this one. Now to the big one that in my head I'm thinking, is it going to come home? It's going to be difficult. England versus France. That's a whole lot for the English defense to think of. Kylian Mbappe. Some call him Kylian Oluwan Mbappe. Some say Kylian Adesanya something when you're Nigerian. Now, England, France, very, very, very tight game. But the pace of the French national team could be very important. And Kylian Mbappe, if he decides to come to the party, if he decides to show the Kylian Mbappe, then the English national team stand zero chance, zero chance. And I think squad depth somehow favors English team. I think it does favor them. But my feeling is that the France team should do enough. They're the defending champions of the World Cup. I think they have that tenacity to do something and progress into the semi-final. So let me quickly say it. I think the semi-finals will be Brazil versus Argentina, France versus Portugal. So maybe at the semi-final stage, we can begin to think about a Messi versus Ronaldo, a face-off in the final. But I don't think that's going to happen. In fact, I don't think either of these players can actually win the World Cup. Yes, they are regarded as the greatest of all time. Some Messi, some Ronaldo. But that said, we're looking forward to exciting football starting from 4 p.m. Nigerian time tomorrow, Thursday, or be it today, Thursday, whenever you're watching this YouTube video. I thank so much for sticking around. It's a long video. Yes, I do know. But hopefully, I would be back enough to discuss more on the World Cup. It's an absolute pleasure to have you on this one. Thank you and see you later. I'm Mike the Pony. Bye.